Greetings, church family. Once again, we count it a real joy coming into your homes and to your hearts to share with you what is happening here at the church. We're at the Berean Seventh Adventist Church here in Atlanta, and we're just delighted that today, even as we are speaking now, our volunteers, our community partners are ministering to hundreds of families as we distribute the food baskets to lighten their burden and to be a source of support, to bring comfort and joy to their hearts. Additionally, we have other staff members who are here ministering to the spiritual well-being of those individuals by passing out literature and taking prayer requests and just encouraging them to know that one day this coronavirus will be behind us. I want to thank the church family, and for those of you who have been in support prayerfully and financially in making these kinds of ministries a viable operation here at the church. We want to also let the church family know, yes, we are streaming live each Wednesday evening, so we'll be here tonight, and we are streaming live again on Sabbath for the next several weeks. As I shared with the church board and with the pastoral team, we are several weeks away. We're into June, somewhere around the middle of June, before we can begin to think about worshiping again in person. So we are soliciting your prayers and your patience. We're asking God to give us direction, that He will help us to make the right decisions. In the reopening of the church, there are so many things to be considered in preparation for that grand event. So we're asking you to keep us in prayer that God will give us the wisdom, God will give us the guidance, and God will give us the hearts that will cooperate one with another in making sure that our services, when we reopen, will be safe. We will practice safe social distancing. We are planning now for every possible concern and contingency that possibly could arrive in a new normal, whatever that looks like. Nothing has been finalized yet, but the dialogue has begun in earnest. And so we solicit your prayerful support in helping us to get ready for this new experience of worshiping together under different types of circumstances. Church family, I want to reassure you that God has not abandoned us and that this pandemic has not caught God by surprise. So that whatever we need in order to get through this, God is providing. We want to encourage the church family to maintain the social distancing, maintain the sanitary guidelines and washing regularly. We want to make sure that if you don't have to go out of your home, try to still shelter at home. We want to encourage those families to remember to gather your family each week for family devotion. If you happen to live alone, then reach out to a friend. Be intentional about seeking out support. We do understand that this is a time where many of our members are anxious, but we want you to know that the pastoral team, the elders, and other church leaders, we're here to serve you. We're here to meet your needs. We have several prayer lines that you can call into, both on Wednesday evening and again on Sabbath. You can be a part of those online experiences where you can interact, you can share concerns, solicit the prayers of your fellow believers so you don't have to be alone. To our young people, we want you to know that we are also planning with you in mind, and we're hoping that on next weekend, next Sabbath afternoon, God's willing, we're planning to have an Instagram dialogue where you can just meet the pastors and talk with us about whatever your concerns are. Share with us what this experience has been like for you. So we're looking forward to having that opportunity to dial with you as young people so that God can speak through us to your hearts, to whatever concerns you may have as young people. Please remember to pray for those families who have been touched by this virus, some here in the Atlanta area, but throughout the New York area and other areas where this virus is just ravaging our communities. We're soliciting your prayers. Dozens of our church family members in the New York area have succumbed to this virus. So it is indeed something that we have to be mindful of, do all that we can, but then ultimately trust God to help us and to see us through. We will get through this with the help of God and by practicing safe social distancing protocols, by adhering to washing our hands regularly. Be sure to wear your mask when you go out in the public arena, to the grocery stores and places that you must go. be sure to take care of yourselves. Remember the bereaved families that have lost loved ones, not just limited to coronavirus, but just in the normal course of life. We do have church members who have lost loved ones. And so we're soliciting your prayers that God will bless you. Pray for our volunteers again. Cover them with your prayers even now, that God will bless them and keep them. We look forward to you worshiping with us tonight at prayer meeting at 7 p.m. And we look forward to you being a part of the Berean experience as we worship together on Sabbath. God bless you all. Keep the prayers going up. Keep believing, keep trusting, and keep hoping. We will get through this together in fellowship, in prayer, and with God's help. May God bless you until we meet again.